another type of human nail clipper, which I use on teeny tiny doggies who have curled in tricky nails where there is not much room or zero room between the pad and the toenail. The way I go about this is I try to feed the toenail in the little crack. Now you can see it has very limited amount of nail it can cut. So you really need to make sure you are cutting in teeny tiny chunks of the nail. And one of the most important things to keep in mind, the length, the full length where they cut, and the edges again. Oftentimes when you do a cut, especially on doggies who have really tricky nail circumstances with softer tissue around the nail, the hard tissue, the horny surface, is that the doggy will wiggle. They're gonna be already in pain, and whenever you cut, they might move a little bit. So keep in mind that in case they move a little, that these edges on the sides, these four edges, will be far enough from soft tissue or positioned in a way from comparing to the soft tissue that the doggy will stay safe. In those situations, you really need to work with someone who is trained in restraining the dog in a very secure way, not only keeping the doggy safe, so you won't cut in the doggy's softer tissue, but also you and your helper safe, because oftentimes, as I mentioned before, the doggy is already in pain, even without you touching the area, let alone messing with the surface. So I recommend using this for professionals like groomers, vet techs, and veterinarians, and very, very dedicated and dedicated parents who have a lot of nail trimming experience. In case you have a smaller nail clipping experience and your doggy has a really tricky nail situation, I would still recommend you to go and take them to a vet to get it done, or to a groomer to get it done, until you can get the experience you need to take care of that, and hopefully trim the nails way sooner than they get to those circumstances or situations. But I do not recommend you to work with either this one or with this one in case you have a teeny tiny amount of experience with nail trimming.